Hello Pisces, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing readings for January 2024. We are using the White Light Oracle deck and we are using the Birch Runes because Birch has to do with beginnings and we are starting a new beginning with a new year. So let's start with a card from the White Light Oracle deck and we have Yogini of 285 Hertz. So this is basically you're going to be really looking inward as deeply as possible and working on healing yourself. Like that's what this month is going to be like for you, Pisces, is just doing that deep, deep healing, whatever it's going to take, whether you're going to be using solfeggio kind of things, or whether you're going to be just doing the things that you know heal you deeply. That's what your focus is going to be this January, this coming month. So let's get some runes down and get some clarity on this. Ooh, okay, very nice, very nice. Exactly. Ooh, okay, neat. I am going to explain these. I just want to get them down first. Okay, lovely, lovely. So your central issue this month, Pisces, is going to be really, really, really honing your focus. Whether this is using your focus to turn inward and do your healing, or just basically removing a lot of the extraneous things that are distracting you and just really honing your focus on the thing that needs the focus. We have, so it's basically count as, it's the torch, it's the fire. Normally when it's upright, not normally, it's upside down as often as it's upright. So when it's upright, it has to do with something that starts small like an ember and goes into a blaze. Here it's basically honing from the blaze into a laser. So you are basically either and or narrowing your options so that you can just basically focus, or you're just basically letting yourself have this deep, deep focus with generally the idea of, that is the blank rune, with generally the idea of this moving towards your healing and very refined healing of yourself. Leading up to this, you have just ended a beginning. This is basically Berkana. It's the rune of beginnings and birth. Reversed on the leading up line, I'm going to say either you have back-burnered a beginning, like you've begun something, but then you're like putting this on the back burner while you focus on your healing this month, or else you have concluded the beginning of a beginning. Basically, you've started something, and it's basically that the first chapter's over. Basically, I might also read this as a turning away from, this is a bit of a stretch, but I've seen it mean this before. Berkana sometimes refers to family. It always has to do with beginnings and birth. But sometimes there is that extra step where it refers to family. So there may be a situation where you have recently turned away from, not necessarily turned away from family, but turned away from the obligations that you maybe felt for that. Just sort of like putting that aside for now. And I think this is basically because you needed to sort of focus inward and heal. So, but that's not necessarily your read. That's just basically one of the reads that this rune sometimes has that I thought I had better say. So what is going to help you is to just really stay open. If you connect with the divine, whatever the divine is for you, that's going to help you a lot, especially if you're doing healing work, to connect with that like vibrational level within yourself. Kind of like think of the divine, and that's, the radiance with which you're going to be focusing your focus on your healing. But basically just to stay open, keep yourself open while you do this, because while you're focusing on healing, you can be drawing in things that will help with this healing. And that's what this is going to help with. What isn't going to help is you have this sense that you need to be strong and that you need to be solid and that you need to be, the dug in, powerful. Like there may be a certain stubbornness involved with this, but I'm really seeing this more as a sense of, you're going to do this a certain way, and you want to dig in on that. We have Uruz, which is the wild ox. This has to do with strength and health and stubbornness, and it's in the lower line, so it's what isn't going to help you this month. Like, don't think you can power through this. Like, you need this healing. This is essential, and take this month and do this, because you're going to need this. So don't tell yourself to power through. This is not going to help you. You definitely need to do the healing, and you need to give yourself the space in which to do that. So bring yourself back up if that starts to drag you down to where you are just going to be open. You're going to connect with whatever the divine is for you and let that feed into this healing that you're doing, this deep, focused healing that you're doing for yourself. And what this is going to lead you to by the end of the month is a greater sense of comfort, a greater sense of solace, and a greater sense of home. We have Othala, which is the rune of the home and the homeland, and it is what is rounding out your month. having to do with this. You will have gotten it in order. By the end of the month, you will feel that you are in a place of solace, and you are going to be feeling very solid and comfortable and protected, and that's good, and home. So that, Pisces, is your reading for January 2024. I wish you all the best for this, and I wish you a happy new year, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.